What is up, y'all? It's your girl, brand new, and honey, I am back in the building. Listen. This time, honey, I am back for a recap of Heavenly and Carlos King, recapping the last episode of Married to Medicine, honey, when they voted our girl, Miss Quad Webb, off the medicine island, honey. Say it ain't so, say it ain't so. But that's what them heifers did. Okay, because they said, honey, they is sick of her shiggity. Quad is sick of them. I don't feel like any of these women are close like that. I think they care for each other, but at the end of the day, y'all know y'all getting a check. Y'all know y'all gotta come together, and y'all all each have your own fan base, and that's the name of the game. It ain't about y'all being so close to Quad. I think that the ladies want to control and contain Quad, and I think it really kills all of them that they can't. I think that Dr. Jackie thinks that Quad should be up her ass. That's why she's speaking out a little bit more. Don't y'all notice Jackie is a bit more vocal than usual? Heavenly, you are a flip-flop. You know, you flip it flop. You didn't put out there on Twitter, oh, you feel so bad about how y'all did Quad, but all throughout this recap with Carlos, okay, that's how I love how she say his name. All throughout this recap, you are defending why y'all treated Quad the way that y'all did, and y'all are facing a public backlash, because I have checked a lot of reviews and nobody was feeling what y'all did to Quad. Even people that's not a fan of Quad felt like it was too much. Y'all already did too much by inviting Dr. G to be around again. I don't care if he is cool with the guys. The guys are not getting checks. The ladies are. You all don't even have enough loyalty to not allow this abuser back on TV. Okay? It goes to show you there is no sisterhood since y'all have invited Dr. G back. You hanging out with his new wife. She was his fiance at first, but y'all still just welcome her right into the group. To me, it was unnecessary. It was a waste of time. I think Bravo probably might give them one more year, but I don't see them staying on this show. I feel like Quad is going to end up coming back. Quad is a necessary component to the show, whether people want to admit it or not. And Andy likes Quad. Okay? Andy likes Quad, because I'll never forget at the season 8 reunion. Okay, so let's listen to the clip of Andy. This is how I knew he liked Quad, because I caught this.
Miss Quad. I'm excited.
Some of the girls do not want to be here.
Yeah, well, this girl wants you to be here, so.
Y'all hear that? That man liked her. He did not like Mariah. When I find that clip, I'll upload that and we'll talk about that, because I always let y'all know that I pay attention to how a person treats another person. He feel like Quad talks a lot. Don't get me wrong. She be wearing Andy's ass out. She's too much. She could take over the damn show. But he actually enjoyed it. Season 8. Go back and watch it. He was like, go ahead, Quad. Do your thing, Quad. Keep going. I like it. He likes Quad. That's why that woman is still there. Ain't got nothing to do with them damn women. If Andy want her ass there, and I know she's been invited to the reunion. So Gregory, Mr. I've been taking care of you since the day I met you. Okay? She is still there. Miss Quad, she got it. So let's check out what Heavenly and Carlos is talking about. And we will go on from there.
We got a whole lot to talk about.
I got a bag full of treats, honey.
Should we get our pleasantries out first and talk about all this stuff? Because I did see your live with Quad, and I have a lot of questions and comments and rebuttals. That's how we do things, right, Carlos?
Absolutely. But how are you, baby?
I'm doing good.
Carlos. I love how she say his name.
I like your outfit. Is that your silk pajamas?
Yeah, so I like to wear silk pajamas because it's a late night, honey. Okay?
I know that's right.
I wear silk pajamas to bed, honey, so that's why I'm able to relax, relate, and release, okay?
You know what? I'm feeling you on that. I've been hanging out with Toya, and I'm thinking, like, why am I working so damn hard?
Since when do you hang out with Toya? And don't get me wrong, you guys. Don't get me wrong. I get the dynamics of this show have somewhat shifted, but that don't even sound right. You hanging with Toya? It's like, damn. Okay, y'all ain't never really been cool. Yeah, Toya introduced you to the group.
Well, no. I still work hard.
So I just want to go get a massage and just take care of me because she's making it seem like, you know what I'm saying? Since we followers anyway, and we following Toya, we might as well just go on and lay down and get our massage on and everything like that and just take care of us. Damn the work.
Oh, so you want to lay down the way y'all lay Quad down and just stood and stepped all over her back and stabbed her? Oh.
I love how he got right to it. Once again, shout out to Carlos King. That's what I love about that man. The world can be knocking your ass down. All types of people can, come together to try to take you down. And that man will, have your back. I love what he did for Nene. Okay, his interview with her, I loved it. She took his advice and he started doing his interviews in person. So that took him to a whole nother level on YouTube. But I will forever love Carlos for having Quad's back when all of those ladies, came at her at one time in front of Sweet Tea and the new girl. See, that's what like makes it worse. Y'all brought her out of town, and they did that shiggity on purpose. Okay, that's what's so hurtful about it. If it was in Atlanta and if it was done a different type of way, I feel like I don't know what kind of way they could have did it though, because it's just like Quad was never gonna take any accountability until you all owned what you all have did to each other, because it ain't all Quad's fault. So y'all should have learned from the ambush with Heavenly that ambushes, they don't work,
Okay. We can talk about it, and you know what, Carlos, and you're a very smart guy, right? Very smart.
Oh, I guess
everybody feels one way about a person. What does that say about that person? I'm a messy bitch. Everybody would say that about me. But they say my heart is in the right place. Every one of them women. Ain't nobody fell out with me. Total. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like Heavenly lacks so much self-awareness. I think that she feels like she's smarter than what she is. And don't get me wrong, Heavenly has did well for herself. She teaches about finances and ownership and investing. And, she has it going on in that area. I will never take that from her. But Heavenly, you don't know how to be a friend. And you need somebody to keep you honest instead of Dr. Jackie. Have y'all heard what Miss Elitist Dr. Jackie has said? She said you heifers, specifically you black heifers, y'all complain too damn much. Let me find the clip and then we're going to get back to Heavenly and Carlos. Yeah, that went around and that was so interesting. That's why I wasn't clapping for all that Kamala, I'm sorry. That's why I didn't even really get into that because I felt like it was so performative. And don't get me wrong, Kamala Harris, her being on Married to Medicine, it is a big deal. Them speaking on, black women and the mortality rate with them, giving birth to babies and all of that. That's real important. But I felt like, this is why I felt like it was performative, because you're speaking about black women in a positive light when you talk to Kamala. Child, I done tortured her damn name. Kamala, whatever her damn name is, y'all know what it is. And I don't even think I like her all like that. That's why I didn't fully clap, child. I just, I see you, heifer. Okay, I see you. Okay, But, yeah, Jackie did that damn interview and she's very performative, but you get your ass on the live with Heavenly and it's going around the internet. She gonna have to answer for it at the reunion. And I feel like Jackie and Curtis is separated or something because they normally film a lot together and they have not been together. Curtis has been out more with the guys. I think all of that's weird. So, honey, something ain't clinked in the buttermilk. And Curtis been in the DR, all that, Like, niggas like Curtis can't be in the DR. Curtis need a babysitter. The way you gotta wonder an eye. I think Curtis gonna end up with a plus size woman. Okay, you ain't heard it from me, but being with Jackie, he gonna end up wanting him a big girl. That's why he got excited when that damn Toya, when her ass, before she lost all that damn weight, that's why he was happy she had all that ass on his lap. Okay, he liked all that. That's why he was like, yeah, baby, bring it, because Eugene don't know what to do with it, but I will I will wax that ass. He like, Eugene. I know some of the guys on the show like, Eugene don't know what to do with all that. Okay. What Eugene say at the reunion, that's how I was like, he corny. He was, Andy asked Eugene's freak number. I'm about a 4 or 5. There ain't no nigga I'm excited to fuck. Y'all be Eugene, he a big, he a good man. And yeah, he got some good ways about him. I like that he allows Toya to be herself, but he ain't nobody I get all extra excited about. Shit, it ain't Christmas, goddammit.
As African American women, we're a bit more dramatic in that you go to the doctor and you complain and you complain and you complain, and you're not taken serious because you cried wolf the entire pregnancy.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that?
Hey, me, boo. I don't know what you're talking about, but go ahead. I didn't say you. I just said as African American women, we want to also make sure you're being serious with your doctor and not playing the game so I can take you off work. Because then we see you 25 times in the pregnancy. It's hard to believe that there's a true problem when there's a true problem.
So y'all about to hear from Buffy Purcell. Y'all remember she was on season 7 and she had exposed Dr. Jackie because she was like, yeah, she told everybody I was infertile. Now word around town is she was telling all the girls that, so it wasn't no big shock. And I heard they did a lot of editing with that because Jackie brought up Curtis cheating and brought up, some stuff with Simone too. They made it look like she was just talking about Buffy, but we all know, like Mariah said, she was right about Jackie. Dr. Jackie just do her shade in another way, and that is true. Okay, we gonna have to give Mariah that. That is true, cause Jackie I didn't know she was the way that she is, guys. But I've been looking at her ass, especially this season. It has came out, especially when Heavenly was at that table saying, yeah, Jackie keep telling me that Quad is using me. See, that's somebody that's getting some shit started between you and Quad. And I don't think Jackie wants anything to do with Quad, but not just Quad. Toya, I think the only two she willing to tolerate is maybe Heavenly and Simone. I don't think she fool with the rest of them girls like that. And these ladies can miss me with this fake friendship. I don't think any of them are like that close. I think that they care for each other, but they got their limits and boundaries with each other. Okay, let's listen to what Buffy got to say.
She said this herself, right? And for all y'all elder OBGYN fans out there, you can scroll on because you done drank the Kool-Aid, the tea, the poison, or whatever, and they're not going to say, get you to see the light of day. So you can scroll on. And this is my platform, and I can say what the hell I want because I've actually met the bitch, okay? The old biddy. And I can age shame her all she wants because she shamed my motherfucking uterus, okay? All right, so let's begin. Y'all, bravo, because that's who set this shit up with Kamala. Y'all should have let Simone do that interview. Y'all should have let Simone do that. Y'all should have I know y'all trying to save her career because I showed everybody who the hell she really is. I know, and y'all paying her all this damn money that she don't damn earn because we're Curtis at this season. Yeah, I'm watching the season now. It's a good season. I'm watching it. Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh, she asked where Curtis is, too.
Sweet tea, shout out to Sweet Tea. That's why I'm watching it. Y'all should have let Dr. Simone do that. First of all, Jackie don't even have no damn regular black clients, allegedly. If you a rich black woman, you can go to her ass. She don't take no damn Medicaid, no. She don't take, like, the people that...
I believe it. Because I'm like, you wasn't talking like that in that interview with Kamala. Kamala, whatever her damn name is. Y'all know I've been butchering her damn name. Okay, but you wasn't acting like that with her. Okay, you weren't talking about black women when you was talking to her.
They're talking about the people they're talking about black mortality rates for pregnant women. She don't see them damn people. I bet she didn't tell Candy and the rest of them people you don't need to be called off work during their pregnancy if they came in there with some damn problems. But the ones who ain't got a coin to pay you in cash, they need to prove without a shadow of a doubt that they're in fact in pain. And you a black doctor saying this fucking shit. Right? Why I got so much smoke?
Child, Buffy still mad from season 7. And you still ain't got no damn baby yet, Buffy. I thought you wanted a baby bad the way you was... What'd she say? What the hell did she say? I'm going home. I remember that. Child, that was a fool. I think Mariah and Contessa had got into it. That was a fool.
Okay, so I'm gonna share something with y'all. And I shared this with the producers of Married to Medicine when I was on the show. My aunt Dee Dee died in childbirth. Her daughter survived. I'm so thankful her dad is gonna let her spend Christmas at my house, at our house this year. January 9th is the day that my aunt died and my little cousin's birthday. And my aunt went to her doctor, who's a black woman, and said she was having headaches and having pains, and she didn't believe my aunt.
Yeah, they do that. Let's get back because we are off kilter, honey. Okay, let's get back. Dr. Jackie said, honey, I don't do the ghetto. Honey, she said, I don't do she said, this is married to medicine, not married to Medicaid, honey. Okay? Crazy.
No! Let's get our pleasantries out first, because you know...
Okay, well, is it...
In your life, when you gonna sit up and lie on Dr. Heavenly, because I tells the truth, okay? We're not gonna skid around. We're not gonna lie to play around and skip the truth and get around the questions like you allowed her to do. But let's get our pleasantries out first, because you know...
Okay, well, is it... Are you... Okay, I'm pleasant. Are you?
I am. No, I'm always pleasant.
Okay, because you're way more
Heavenly, you ain't always pleasant.
pleasant today than you were at the dinner table.
Absolutely. And you were very pleasant in your interview with Quad and did not hold her feet to the fire for anything. But
Okay. The way. Oh, I know. I think the same way you don't hold Dr. Jackie's feet to the fire when she's wrong, like she was at the table. Like,
Come on, Carlos. Come on. A lot of people are saying Carlos was biased with Quad. I don't give a damn. That girl needed somebody to show up for her. I know some people are saying Quad got what she deserved, because she's always late, always moving funny. Like I said, I attribute a lot of that to her not being able to trust the women, because you can't say that they are these loving, supportive women. And this is a great income. And I know Quad don't want to lose it. She has a fan base. She got businesses. She got a seasoning. I heard she got a cookware line. She got a cookbook that she's probably still selling. She need another talk show. That's what she need. Because Quad like to talk, and, she could teach some classes on some different things. So, sky is the limit for Quad. I know she don't want to go out like this and have Dr. G, his raggedy, narcissistic ass, like, come in and niggas like him, they love, like, when stuff like this happened to you. That way they could say, I told you so. Look at what she did to me. And look at it, nigga. Because I wouldn't have gave you no baby. We would have never been married. Okay? He is raggedy.
I think Jackie is a professional lady. She has no reason to...
I just hate how Heavenly acts like Jackie is God. Like, Jackie is raggedy as hell. Jackie ain't shit. And Carlos knows it. Even though Dr. Jackie helped his mother with, she helped Carlos, I guess, after he lost his mother. So, she did a good thing. She's a doctor. She knows how to handle those things, but she ain't shit. Y'all just heard what she said. Well, as black women, y'all complain too damn much and y'all so damn dramatic. So, child, she probably feel that way about Quad. No wonder why she wanted her ass off the island, honey. Bringing up Sister Circle, knowing that was years ago. Get out of here, girl.
Lie, her credibility.
I didn't say lie. Did I say
She
lie?
did nothing wrong at the table. She didn't do anything, but I did, and Simone did, and everybody else did. You weren't there. All we did was speak out.
Okay, and you weren't at my interview with Quad, so you don't know.
I saw it, though.
Get her. When I tell you he was matching her brother Tucking energy, okay, he was matching her energy.
So I know.
But the thing with me, unlike you, Heavenly, I let people talk.
Bloop.
And I let people express themselves without interruption. So I think when you saw my interview with Quad, you probably never seen in your life somebody allowed to speak without interruption.
Well, the interesting thing, if you're going to be a true journalist, you have to actually be unbiased. And you
I am unbiased.
Yes, you are very much so.
Hold on, I'm unbiased. She don't fuck with you, and I do this with you every night.
Bloop. When I tell you he was reading her ass like a damn book. Okay, like hooked on phonics. And Heavenly is not used to a fair exchange. She's used to like over dominating whoever the hell she's talking to. She over there with Toya because she feel like she better than Toya. Toya don't know that. She probably think they cool, but she want to be around her. That way she could probably learn some more shit and put her down again.
I'm saying you were very biased in your interview and your last interview.
He likes Quad. Is there a problem? I think they all are jealous of the fact that Quad has fans. And Quad, yes, we know Quad is not perfect. Yes, she has some ways about her that she can work on. Okay, but so do y'all. Y'all are no better.
Like Carlos, it ain't just
Carlos.
I'm biased the way you're biased when it comes to the Golden Girls. Okay.
Yes, you are. I'm just saying.
No. I'm confused because if I talk to you and you and I do this every Monday night, she don't mess with you. So how am I biased when I talk to you, I talk to her? I think what you're confused is you want people to always see your point of view, and because you well, you're doing it now because you like to interrupt people without them speaking. I think that's your way of forming sentences and your line of questioning and your way of wanting to do things. So the way I do interviews, like I've done with everybody from Nene Lee's, Kenya Moore, Leslie Hernandez, I give exclusives. So the reason why I do is because I allow people to talk and express themselves. I don't come into anything with judgment. And I think on what I think, you girls come into everything with judgment.
How can we not? We know these girls, and we're on TV.
I agree.
So my thing is, just like you said so much in your last interview with me, you could have had some of those rebuttals with her. But yeah, I digress.
Can you name one rebuttal?
That you knew she was lying, and you never came back.
Okay, what did she lie about that you thought I didn't give a rebuttal on?
I got a whole list. You want me to go? Once again, I ain't mad at you, Carlos, but I got.
I'm not mad at you either. Heavenly, let the girls know. This is what we do.
This is what we do. We about to get some views tonight, bitch. We about to get some views tonight, okay?
So
let's digress. Let's talk about this. Dr. Jackie, I need to get this out because you be gone in an hour. I am so proud of my friend.
You proud of what you can use her for. If anybody using anybody, you using Jackie, she using you. It's always when you talk about Jackie is what Jackie is doing and what it's not. And I think she respects who Jackie is, but Jackie, let's face it, is an image. Because she's really not the nicest person like that. She act like she's better than all the women. And that's another thing that Jackie and the rest of these women, they don't like about Quad is they feel like Quad is supposed to be a caged bird. They like when she was over there in that burning house with Dr. G. Because if you notice, while she was leaving that burning house, they had all these problems with her. They were so damn nosy. They wanted to get the tea. I don't think anybody really genuinely really cared about her and what she was going through. Maybe Heavenly, maybe Jackie at that time. But I wouldn't trust Mariah. You'll never call me a bum bitch, and I get to telling you everything that's going on in my life. Of course she's not going to open up. You got Toya saying you can't come on the couples trips. You ain't really worth nothing because you ain't got no man no more. Y'all have said and did things to make this woman feel uncomfortable. Okay? And that's why she was always so guarded with you all.
You hear what I'm saying?
Yes.
She got Kamala Harris. None of us could do that. Kamala Harris actually invited her to the game at FAMU and Howard. Kamala Harris in the White House has been texting and calling Dr. Jackie. Dr. Jackie is very connected. And I am so proud to call her my friend. And I'm getting emotional because I'm like, man, I really love hard, And I love that Dr. Jackie's able to do these things and actually speak out on our well-being because just like Simone and both of them say, that we're dying 3 times as much. We are. And I know it had to be in the minutia of the mess, but that was a good place to put it because a lot of people were watching at that time. So I think that was an amazing thing to get Kamala Harris in.
Kamala.
Because that's how you start making a change.
She ain't even saying her name right.
When you put it out there and you speak on it. And now everybody's aware. A lot more people are aware of what's going on with our people.
Yes. No, it was definitely beautiful to see Kamala. That's how you pronounce her name, Heavenly.
Oh, well, I didn't say Kamala, did I?
You said Kamala.
No, you didn't. See, Heavenly can't deal with the fact that she may be wrong about some shiggity. She one of them people, she thinks she know every damn thing. And for some reason, the negative things about her is really catching up to me. Because it's it's so unbecoming. The internalized misogyny, daddy is on a pedestal all the time, and you're the only one that makes mistakes in y'all marriage. Everything is your fault. Daddy is so perfect. It's girl, it's too much. It was funny, I think, back then. It was kind of funny, but now it's just too much. this show is just so like disappointing this season. I was excited, you guys, for the show to come back, and I'm just so disappointed because I was looking forward. You know how you like, bitch, I'm going out tonight, like I'm about to have me a good time. And I swore up and down Married to Medicine was gonna be a party. I was gonna have my drink when I watched the show. It was gonna be all good, and then they do this bullshiggity, and it's been trash all the way through. And it's like they're trying to give us trash television, and it's like, y'all, we don't want that from y'all. We don't watch y'all for that. We watch y'all for y'all authenticity. We watch y'all for y'all genuine and natural relationships or chemistry. You know, this group has chemistry. This group has, you know, a lot of strong alpha opinionated women. I used to just really love this group. I think my favorite seasons are seasons 5 and 6. And it just seemed like somewhere after season 7, it just began to take a dip. Don't get me wrong, it was still good, but it's like they, you know, they lost their footing. I love last season. It was a good season. But this is disappointing. It's like maybe next season it'll be better. It'll be back on equal footing. I want Quad as a full-time cast member. Okay?
Love, it's okay. You call me Carlos, it's okay.
She ain't talking because I do this for a living. You don't know how to do this, Boopy. You want to be let's set the barriers right now, Boopy. Because if we want to be an interviewer or we want to be a producer, which one we want to be?
Well,
see, she getting mad.
I'm multifaceted. The way you the way you grill teeth and you grill people, I know how to do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
Come on.
And it's the reason why I always say this, and I'll say it until the end of time. Is the reason why we love Married to Medicine. Is the reason why Married to Medicine is the best show on Bravo. So no, kudos to all of you guys for that, because at the end of the day, in order for someone of her stature to agree to be on the show, it's very important to recognize that they have to watch the show. Listen, I don't drink, but everybody in my family who do.
You don't drink wine.
I don't drink. I gotta stay alert to read a girl.
Okay, that's your job now, reading a girl. Okay. Now, and what else did I want to say about Toya? Yeah, I like Toya. I love Toya, but you can't really ever down somebody's profession when you really don't have one. That's all I want to say about Toya. That's all I'm going to say about her.
Whose profession did she?
A lot of people's. I mean, and Quad actually put some stuff out there as well. So if you remember your interview, she said some major things about people's professions. Toya, you can't do that, boo. You can't do that, especially when people don't have anything to. You don't have anything to lose, like a license.
Shut up, Heavenly. See, that's that Dr. Jackie shit. Oh, I'm a doctor and I'm better than you. That's the problem, I think, with this show is the doctors, Simone and Heavenly and Jackie, they get on this high horse of feeling like they are better than the doctor's wives. And you have the doctor's wives trying to get their approval. Now, Toya has always wanted their approval. And I don't think Quad ever really cared to have it. I think she wanted to be cordial enough with everybody to film. But I don't think she was looking for their approval, and they didn't like that. See, a lot of people, you guys, that have a certain title, they have a certain position, they want you to overly respect them. They want you to bow down to them and their title and their profession because they feel like that is their identity.
You can't really do that. So the things that Toya said, I would say she was wrong because I
what did she say?
On the shit they was doing, right?
Heavenly, what did Toya say?
Quad said it in your interview. Go back to your interview and look at it.
No, I want you to tell me, baby. So the audience...
You see how she keep bringing up that interview? She's pissed off. And she's upset she's being called out. But Heavenly, you the one that's acting tripolar. Because 1 minute, oh, I'm so sorry for how we did you, Quad. And the next minute, you arguing with Carla. Well, you wasn't there. And Quad ain't perfect. And, you know.
said that one of the people was doing fraud. I'm not gonna say who. I'm not gonna say who.
Okay.
But she did say that in your interview, and I'm saying, Toya, you can't do that, okay? Because you'll find your ass on the island as well, okay? And my whole thing is this, Colin.
You hear that? I'm threatening to put you off this show. That's what it is. So, you're doing a Mariah. Okay? If you're not medicine, then I have the authority to get with the other doctors and kick you off this show. You don't have nothing to lose. And Carlos was peeping her tone. Heavenly wasn't talking like this before when they would do these lives. These lives between them two have been, normally they're good and they're fun. And this one was good too. It's just you could see that Carlos, he wasn't buying Heavenly shiggity. Okay? 1 minute, we need Quad. You're going to hear her say that. We need Quad. I fight for Quad. And Quad should stick with me. And she want Quad to need her. And she don't like that Quad is traveling to Africa. She don't like that Quad hanging with Portia and other housewives, women. And, she's building other friendships. Hey, she's younger than you guys, single, no kids. She got time to hang with them people. Okay, and travel when she want to. Yeah, y'all kids they're grown. Y'all have a different lifestyle. She not bothering y'all, but they are so bothered by this woman simply being herself, you guys. And it's sad. And a lot of people are saying, well, Quash should just leave the show, but I ain't leaving this big ass check over no stupid women that I know we ain't really friends. We ain't never really been friends. Mariah was their connection to each other. Am I not wrong? Other than that, y'all put together on a show to have a TV relationship. Okay? I never thought y'all was super close. I always felt Jackie and Simone's friendship because they both cry when they talk about each other. We don't see that with Simone and Toya. They're kind of more of a superficial cool. But Jackie and Simone, I know they love each other. I know that much. I think Heavenly and Jackie care for each other. I think there's a part of Heavenly that loves Quad, but see, it looked like Heavenly loved Quad more when she was struggling. When she was divorcing Dr. G and trying to, get her life together. And, Quad was down and out then. And Heavenly knew she needed somebody. So Heavenly kind of stepped up and gave her that bracelet and stuff. And this how you do her? And you're not completely loyal to her,
So you could put me on the island, right? And I know I'm wrong to say this, and I hope I'm not saying it the wrong way, but it's probably going to come out wrong.
Do you hear what she's saying? Very egotistical. Quad can't be egotistical. She now saying, well, Quad, she kissing people ass to get her job back. Why is it kissing ass? You not walking away from Married to Medicine, so why should she? Okay? Well, don't nobody want to film with her, and it ain't about what y'all want to do. I played the clip. Andy likes her. Long as Andy like your ass, you got a job. Because what I'm telling y'all is, look, can't even get the words out, okay? If they wanted to get rid of her, trust me, they would have been did it. She could have been gone season 7. She ain't had no man since she was with Dr. G, season 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 seasons, no man. So evidently, they don't care if she got a man. She's still being offered money. She was at the finale. Well, they invite everybody to the finale. No, they wanted, but they shot Quad with Dr. G. See, the only reason why Sweet Tea and Dr. G was really able to like really live, like really have something of substance to bring, is if they had Quad. If Quad missed filming for about 5 weeks, she wasn't around. She was negotiating her contract, rightfully so. I'm not popping up on camera until, we have a certain number we agree upon. Okay, they got mad at that. Well, she should have been calling, and now she's just calling because now she's calling because shit, it's time to get back to work. Just accept it for what it is and quit acting like somebody got to call y'all every day. And that's what they want. They want her to kiss their ass. They didn't like when she was at that reunion saying, yeah, I paid for my house and furnished it all of 1 year. They didn't like that. They want you to struggle. Remember, you're not a doctor. You're not smart enough to figure shit out for yourself. You shouldn't be living good. After all, what did Simone say? She ain't got a husband. She was counting the money in Quad's pockets last reunion. They ain't happy for her that she's winning. That's why they brought Gregory to humble her ass. Oh, we'll start hanging with his woman and we'll get, all of it is premeditated. Hello? Shout out to Rodney. But yeah, I'm sorry guys, I didn't, but once I get in the groove, I gotta say how I feel. But yeah, that's what happened. Y'all gotta put all this together. Okay?
But if you put me on an island and I say I'm leaving, I will mean it. I will never grovel. I will never beg. I will never scrape. I will never scratch. And that's why I have 8 jobs, eight streams of income. That's why. So one stream goes, I'm going to still be good, and I don't have to do the stuff that some of the ladies are doing. I don't have to do that. And I'm just saying that to say.
She always has to throw it in everybody's face that she's better than the other ladies. Don't nobody want to keep hearing that type of shit. And all of it is rooted in insecurity and jealousy. I'm really starting to see Heavenly for who she is. And it's scary because I used to always love Heavenly, you guys.
Quad is looking pretty desperate right now. Now,
look at her throwing Quad under the bus.
You think Quad is looking desperate?
Absolutely.
Quad ain't getting ready to leave all that money on the table, and Andy still like her, and Bravo still want to deal with her. She was at BravoCon with y'all. Evidently, y'all may not be fooling with her, but she still has proximity to the show. And if he makes her full time, because Alicia and her husband, they aight, but they not Quad. Okay? And that's part of Quad's bravado, is her getting your ass together. Because didn't she come for Toya? I think it was season 1, brought up her and Eugene. One of them driving drunk or something. They got stopped. Quad picked up on that. Quad did some other stuff. Do you see what I'm saying? When Quad come for that ass, she come for that ass. So she's good TV. It ain't just about her being y'all friend.
Okay, tell me why.
Let me tell you this first and foremost. I felt so bad when I saw that second, episode with Quad and putting her off the line.
Why? You was there, right? Ain't that what you said? She contradicts herself too much.
I actually apologized to her on Twitter. I was like, damn, it ain't, because all of us have done bad things. No one of us has not done terrible things on the show, probably said some terrible things. I think I have my limit when I don't talk about people's profession, but you know what? Everybody got whatever they think is okay to do, right? So all of us have been wrong, right? I think the issue is, and what you cannot see that I was there and you weren't, is that everybody just wanted her to just take accountability for one time. That's all. I mean, we all have been down through there. We all have done, I let you speak. Can I come in? We've all been down through there. They did the ambush with me, which I thought initially was funny. Me and you did a whole interview about that ambush.
Yes, we did.
The whole thing was funny. There was no way that they would put me off the island. In fact, it was funny. The only reason I got upset at that ambush is because Contessa brought her baby down and said I was trying to ruin her family. And that made me cry because that was not my intention. I'm a messy bitch. But I stand
Bitch, you stand for your family. Shit. You don't give a damn about nobody else. Shit. Like, Heavenly girl, you just be saying shit.
Bam. Now, I can say, and I'm gonna let you speak. Go ahead, because I got some issues with the things that she said that made it seem
Well,
like
I think before we go to my exclusive interview that's on my YouTube channel,
check it out, guys. Make sure y'all check it out. It's on fire.
Thank you, Heavenly. I think for me, we have to first start at part 2, and I wanna go back to your apology because one thing you did was our live last week. You double down, triple down, quadruple flip, back flip. You definitely said I stand by what I said. Quad.
And I still do. I told no lie.
Okay. So and then you saw Sunny's episode 2 days after our live, and you immediately ran to Twitter to apologize to Quad, and you added her. Quad did say in my interview that she did get your text, but she felt that you didn't call her. Why didn't you pick up the phone and call her?
I absolutely did call her. She didn't answer.
You did call her? Okay.
Yes. I absolutely did call, and I don't know, maybe she missed the call, maybe she didn't see it, but a lot of things that she's saying to me makes me lean into that she skates around the truth. Now, she never blatantly lies, but she skates around the truth. One, we can start, I got about 10 of them. If you got time, I got time.
I got time. I have on a nightgown, so I got time.
Right. And I got on my Dr. Heaven University shirt, guys. And my whole thing is Carlos is a genius at the way he marketed the quad thing, because he just dropped that bitch in the middle of the mess. He just dropped it. I love it, Carlos. Carlos, you are a man after my own heart. You did that, okay?
We're the same person.
Nah, the people that called me, so I can't really break the
wall.
The people, so I'm really going to be trying not to break the fourth wall, because I actually went in last time. I told no lies. Everything I said, I meant, and I still do mean it, right? But I did feel so bad for Quad. I felt horrible for her, especially how they played it. It was like she went back to the room and she was like, these people don't like me. They don't love me. These people don't love me. They don't like. And I honestly almost cried. I was like, oh my God, because I never saw that before.
Almost cried? I thought you felt bad. I don't know. I don't trust Heavenly.
Yeah. I never saw that until it came on TV, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was. Listen, I love you, and you and I always will agree, and sometimes we'll disagree. And you're right. I can only base it on what I've seen, right? And I'm aware as a producer that you can't show everything, but I think fundamentally the reason why there's a lot of backlash based on what happened with Quad, right? I think
it's a lot of bots out there, because the interesting thing is, where were they all year? All year, the people were like...
There ain't no damn bots. Y'all getting backlash. People, when I tell you every review I have seen, they are dragging them. These are people that are not even fans of Quad.
Why is Quad here? I'm telling you, 90% of the commentary was like, why is Quad here? She's not married to medicine. So all of a sudden, all these people are Team Quad, which I get. Some of them are, because we all get 20%. All of us have fans. But it was an influx, almost like the Mariah game, where you buy the box and you sit down with 10 of your people and get 10 or 15 different accounts and just go in. Because if you go out to those spots, they either don't have any followers or they private and they're not real people. Most of them, a lot of them.
Yeah, no, I understand that. I'm not a bot. I'm a real person.
Right.
And I said this to you last week, and I'm double down on it this week. Sunday's episode was hard to watch.
Yes, I agree.
And regardless of what was seen or not seen, just based on what they show, I think anytime you're in a situation to where you are sending someone home, we felt the same way when Shawnee O'Neal told Brandy Maxwell, thank you for your services on Basketball Wives. We, as the viewers, listen, we like this shit, we like the mess, but when you ice somebody out and then you tell them you can go, I think that's where things went wrong. And I'm going to tell you where things went wrong. It was bad enough that y'all, I'm going to say it, ganged up on her at the table because nobody defended her. Her best friend Phaedra was in her red Versace leather jacket looking amazing, but didn't defend her. And Phaedra said, I'm out of it, right? So this woman was on her own. So that wasn't enough for you guys. You guys, I don't know if you guys were told to do this. Maybe you can answer that, or you don't because you don't want to get a phone call. But from my producer brain, it appeared that the mission of getting Quad off of the island did not work at all. You guys sat in your hotel room, ordered room service that's on production's dime, and then you guys conspired together to say, again, maybe someone put this in your ear, but it appeared that y'all shanked her. I'm going to call this Shawshank Redemption. Y'all shanked the girl some more and said, no, bitch, come back downstairs because we're not done lighting your ass. And then...
Yeah, that's really where they really went wrong. Okay? And I feel like when Quiet was at that table, she should have just been quiet. Just let them speak. Sometimes when you want somebody to take accountability and, you let them speak and you be quiet. You be quiet. And don't listen just to respond. I think it was some of that at the table with Quiet. So, yeah, but these women were way more wrong than Quiet. Okay? And they did all of this in front of Gregory's new wife, knowing she's going to go and gossip with Gregory.
She had to come downstairs in her Versace robe, and then to hear Simone be the spokesperson for you loudmouth women who all of a sudden were silent, and to say to her, we would like for you to leave. Like, that's bad. That was bad. Because it was like, it wasn't, the first time didn't work. Then in the middle of the night, y'all couldn't wait until the morning to have eggs Benedict with an omelet and a slice of cheese. Y'all couldn't wait till the morning. Y'all called the girl back downstairs and say, bitch, go home now. We don't want you here. Go.
Right. And let me tell you, let me answer this. The reason that all that went down was because, again, you ain't seen it, but I'm sure they got to play it at the reunion. They got to. And I'm not trying to go past the episodes or go, because I'm not lying, and you know I'm not lying. You even said I
have never called you a liar.
But my thing is this. Quiet got in an all-out argument with me, and I was the only one there defending her. Basically,
at the
dinner table. That's why I was so frustrated with her. I was so frustrated with Quiet because I was like, Quiet, you got to own something. She started talking about Phaedra. Then she threw in all this stuff about what I had said about Phaedra. Now, half the shit I did say, I'm going to be honest, I did say, but let's talk about, I didn't know Phaedra. I don't got no allegiance to Phaedra. Phaedra was your friend on the show, not mine, right? She called me because she was upset with Phaedra. Mind you, I done said this before, I had not heard from her all season long, at all. At all. But I'm still riding for you, chick. I'm still here for you, right? And I'm like, Quad, just, you know what I mean? These people, let's just talk about it, Quad, own it so we can go head on. And I think I gave you several examples, if y'all look at the last thing, that sometimes you just got to eat crow and move on, right? Yeah. Quad then started an argument with me, throwing all the stuff and went dirty, nasty. And my whole thing is gaslighting with the Angela Stanton. I think that's pretty low. It's desperation when you go that low.
No, it ain't bringing up Angela Stanton. Phaedra was affiliated with that woman. That woman made a book for a reason, and I believe what's in the book. I really do. The way that lady be lying like that, yeah. She can go and be on Ultimate Girls Trip. I don't want Phaedra on the show. She's not doing nothing. I was so excited for her to be on the show, but what a disappointment.
When you bring up Angela Stanton, because there was no place for that at all.
I'm confused.
In my opinion, because that's just too much, especially when people got licenses. There's something different about Married to Medicine, because all of these ladies have something to lose, and we don't like to play with people that don't have things to lose, i.e. Toya, i.e. Quad, i.e. people that go low, but don't have anything.
They got stuff to lose, too. They got money just like, do you see the superiority complex? Do you see I have a certificate and this one don't, and they ain't got what I got, and that's why these doctors' wives behave the way that they do, because they're all trying to tell y'all, see me, I'm here, pay attention to me. Like I said, just what they try to avoid is what they create. That's why Quad act the way she do. Probably why damn Mariah was saying, pay attention to me. Because you are with these doctors' wives not doctors' wives. You are with these women that are doctors. And, I don't know. I think the title goes to their damn head.
To lose when you talk about professionalism, okay? So when you bring that up in the midst of an argument, how can I have your back? I feel horrible about what was going on. But if you pick an argument with me, and you're just not intelligent. You're just not intelligent, okay? I know you weren't there, Carlos, and I know you want to speak up because you're a fan of Quad, and I mean, and I did. I'm saying, because you really, no. When you give an interview, and I don't know what you did with Nene, I think I saw the interview with Nene, but I was not listening to it. But I felt like you gave her a soft interview and did not hold her to say, hey, these things can't be true. For example, if you watch the show...
Let me stop. I'll let you finish.
Okay.
how can you expect me? This is one of the problems with Married to Medicine. A lot of things happen behind the scenes that we don't see.
Right.
So I don't know if you think I have a crystal ball and that my nickname is Miss Cleo, to where I can only base things off of what is being said to me, right? I can't hold anybody accountable for information I don't know. Just like you just said 5 minutes ago, Carlos, you know I'm telling the truth, but I don't lie. I don't think you're a liar either. So when you tell me things, Heavenly, I'm not at the scene. So when you said, no, Carlos, they almost had a fight, I have no choice but to say, okay, that's your truth. I'm not there. So
I don't believe that Toya and Quad almost fought. Quad has too much self-control. Toya doesn't. You know, she a hood booger. But I believe that was a lie. I think Heavenly exaggerates. She embellishes. Okay? She makes things bigger than what they are.
I can't hold Quad accountable for things that is happening that we don't see. And I think the problem that me and the viewers are having, based on what you have been saying for the past couple of lives, is because you don't watch the episodes. So when
I was there. I don't have to watch
you talk to us, you say, y'all don't remember when that happened. And we were like, no, bitch, we don't remember any of those things because we don't see it. So I think the thing is this. I think because you are privy to more things because you're inside of that bubble, you can't have me hold someone accountable for things that these eyes aren't seeing and that the freaking editors ain't showing.
Right.
Carlos, I agree with you. However, a lot of things that were said, if you follow the show the way that you do, there were a lot of untruths that you should have known because it was played
Name
on
Name one.
I'm saying, y'all know that Mariah said that girl was never a roommate. She stayed with her. She had no place to live. You let her no, I never was her roommate. We were never roommates. Why would Heavenly say that? I didn't say she was a roommate. What I said was she dated Mariah's cousin. The cousin got arrested, they got evicted, and she didn't have a place to live. Now, was she homeless? I'm not going to go and say that. I'm going to say she could have went home to her mama, but right then she didn't have a place to stay, allegedly, according to Mariah. And you know this story. So you allow these stories.
How do I know that? But
you know this story.
How would I know? How would I know
the show? You been
I know, but this is what I'm thinking. I know, but baby, you have to listen.
Okay, I'm listening. You listen. Don't do that. I'm listening. Go ahead. Don't say that to my because I'm listening. I'm being quiet, okay? Go ahead. Listen to me.
I am listening. I'm responding to you. This is the thing. And this is somebody who's worked on several shows. This is what happens. Unless you were in the house with Mariah and Quad, you and I both can't say for a fact whether or not that is 100% true. That's all I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? Just like I can't say, no, that ain't true, Quad. You did say. Just like, well, bitch, how you know? Were you underneath the mattress?
Right.
Like.
Right.
But I think what you were saying that they were roommates. I never said they were roommates. And you let her skate her way out of it because I never said they were roommates. I said that she stayed with her. You have to ask the questions in such a way that the person can't skate and lie around the question.
I know how to do
with me.
No, and I do it well, hence my following.
You did not do that.
Blue, he said, hence my following, honey.
Just like you're skating into my interview, we have yet to address your behavior at the dinner table.
Let's address it. I'm telling you why. I'm telling you why. The girl started a whole argument with me. You did not see because you were not there.
I know, so let's...
And then you can talk to 5 other doctors who are very credible doctors in front of their name. You understand, doctor? That means they have credibility and they have...
Don't do it. Don't do it. She was tripping, you guys. She was tripping. And girl, they treated you like you was just a doctor's wife when you came on. They saw you the way they saw Mariah, Toya, Lisa. You know, Lisa had her own business and stuff too. Quad. You know, they didn't treat Heavenly like, they was like, oh, she a dentist. You know, it's whatever.
Hey, no, that's not true. I disagree.
I'm telling you that Jackie is solid. Simone is solid. They're not going to lie.
Doctors don't lie.
I'm saying these doctors are credible.
How can you say somebody's credible if you have a doctor in front of their name?
I'm saying that these doctors are credible. Y'all know Dr. Jackie. How long you been watching this show? Let's not play games. Let's not play semantics. How long you been watching this stuff? Do you think Dr. Jackie would lie?
You said
Answer the question. Yes or no?
I don't know Dr. Jackie personally to tell you whether or not she has ever lied.
Listen, okay.
The thing is this. That's like you asking me, Qual lies. I would never sit and say, I
said she skates around the truth, and you never held her.
I don't know. Listen, I don't spend time.
If you say she skate around the truth, that means she's lying. Okay? So it's just like, oh, she was frustrating, you guys. He really hung in there with her, and when I tell you he had heavenly ass on the ropes, honey, I never saw Carlos so, I don't know. He was just on her ass, and I was like, get her, get her.
At home with Jackie and Curtis and watch Golden Girls. So I don't know what Jackie does at home.
What you say is you say that you don't think that Jackie, and based on the history of the show,
he does not look at Jackie like she is this God. Like, you have this God complex when you look at Jackie, and the woman is flawed. Okay, she's flawed. She speaks down to people. She has this elitist attitude and personality about herself. It took her forever and a day to take some damn accountability season 7. So she got a lot of nerve coming at Quad. It took her forever. Even Simone was like, I had to tell you, that you were not behaving like the person that I know you to be. But Simone, that's who she is. She ain't all perfect. Just because I'm telling you guys, I work in the mental health field. And I done been around, some pretty prestigious people, right? But people are people. Don't nobody give a damn about nobody's title. If you are treating people like dirt, no one cares. I don't.
Jackie's probably going to tell the truth, correct?
That's a better question. So that's how you learn journalism. That's a better question.
No, journalism is when you actually interview people. You don't allow him to say whatever, and then you just let him say the question and not answer the questions. That's journalism. And we're both not journalists. Let's be clear.
Look at her. She thought she was reading Carlos. We're both not journalists, let's be clear. And he actually went to school for it. That's why he knows how to interview these people. And then it's funny because you got content creators coming out. Yeah, he be all up people ass. Some of y'all be up some of these people ass on these shows. So you can't talk about Carlos. You do the same damn thing.
Vlogs on YouTube, and we do.
No. I actually went to school for it. So the thing is,
you hear that? I actually went to school for it. Bloop. Heavenly ass was on them damn ropes. Cause she's used to weak opponents, or just people that's not on her level. Okay, she was coming on the show belittling the women too. She was calling Toya less than smart. And she was, Toya was trying to put on and, which is the same shit she do now. Not too much has changed. But they all have had a way of putting down the other is what I'm saying. From Dr. Jackie to Simone to Toya to Mariah to Quad. Maybe to Toya. Like they all have did that. Let me prove to you that I can do this because you said that I ain't had this. And they all have did that.
Yes. Based on your question, Carlos, ... Based on what you've seen from Dr. Jackie on
common sense would tell you that everybody's not lying on Quad. That's common sense, and you're very smart.
I'm about to answer your question, Heavenly.
Right. Okay.
If the question you're asking me is Carlos, based on what you've seen from Dr. Jackie on
based on what you know, and she helped you with your mother, and based on everything you know about this woman, do you
I can't even finish my...
No, you're not going to finish, because I'm going to tell you what you need to know.
I'm about to answer. I can't answer your question. Carlos, based on what you've seen on the past 10 seasons of Married to Medicine, do you think Dr. Jackie's a liar? I will say to you, no.
Absolutely
I don't think she is, based on what I've seen. I'm asking your question.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. No, you're missing it and you skating around it, Carlos, because what I'm saying to you is based on Dr. Jackie.
She does not. Why does she keep bringing up Jackie? Are you up her ass? I'm starting to think she is Jackie's tampon or something, because it's like, damn, you just... Whew. Jackie. She does not like that Carlos rescued Quad, gave her a life jacket. Because they was clearly trying to drown that bitch. And Carlos said, here you go, baby. And I love that about Carlos. I love a man, okay, that is willing to rescue a sister and be like, girl, come on back to shore. I got your back. I got you. And that interview he did with Quad, they had over 100,000. So, child, the people are interested. They're interested, and I'm pretty sure we can all agree that no one liked what you all did to Quad. Everybody found it to be childish, manipulative, disrespectful. Y'all didn't have to segregate. Yes, I'm using that word, honey. Y'all didn't have to segregate that girl from the group like that. You did it in front of her ex-husband's new wife. Now they got something to pillow talk about. It's very mean. It's very cruel. And, it was just wrong, on so many levels. And you had Toya, like she took pleasure in inviting Quad to come back down to the room. And you invited her to be nasty. And now y'all ain't gonna do this shit no more, because I don't think y'all like the backlash. I don't think y'all are about that life at all.
Dr. Simone, now, Phaedra, Dr. Heavenly that you know very well. Do you think we would sit up here and lie on this one girl who's not even, and you keep saying she's the breakout star of the show? She was. The last 2-3 episodes, she's not in the numbers showing. And
last 2-3 episodes, the girl has fans. She really hates the fact that Carlos loves Quad. I told you, there's some type of jealousy. There's some type of and I'm sure Quad is not like that about her. And I just kind of feel like, Quad, you are not in an environment in which you can thrive. If you do stay on this show, you're going to have to bring some new girls on. You're going to have to really be about your business and bring some new women to the show to start your own clique or something. Because they going to keep their foot on your neck.
Said she wasn't breakout star for the past 2 episodes.
No. You said since inception to now. Go back and listen.
He didn't say that. He said them first couple of seasons. And, a lot of people felt like Mariah was, the star too. I didn't really watch the show, you guys, back then. I felt like they were boring. I was on my Housewives kick. I was drinking the Nene Leakes Kool-Aid, honey, okay? And I just wasn't into them. But I do think when I started watching this show, I think who got my attention was Quad. It was Quad. I found her to be interesting. I thought she was entertaining. I liked her. And then I think I started kind of liking Heavenly, about season 4, I started getting into Heavenly. Season 5, I started really liking Heavenly. She was my fave. It kind of changed. I think it started out with Quad, went to Heavenly. It was always both of them, though. And, I like Toya sometimes, too. I feel like Toya was down to earth, fun. Didn't take herself too seriously. Simone had her ways about her that I like. I like them all as a collector. I used to like Contessa. I liked all the ladies.
I'm going to tell you what I said.
You did say that. Maybe you didn't mean to say it.
I'm going to tell you what I said, because I know what I said.
But I heard what you said. I'm just saying.
I know. I never said from the inception until now. I never said that.
You did say that. You said it on our last live. I swear to God you did, Carlos.
I never said from... I'm going to tell you what I said. From the inception, Quad was the breakout star. I said it to you. I said it to her.
Now. You said
I never...
Okay, whatever. I'm going to argue with you, but
I said that you are one of the stars of the show.
Right. Okay.
You hear that? Absolutely. That goes without saying. So she she wants to feel like she's helping Quad to stay on the show. She wants to feel like she is the Lord and Savior to Quad. Her ego, because it wasn't her damn feelings, because she don't have no feelings for Quad like that. I wish she would quit with that. But her ego felt disrespected by Quad, that Quad was not calling her and didn't need her. And you can't get mad at her, for thinking that her and Phaedra is cool. She has had somewhat of a relationship with her, and she may have felt like Phaedra is more easy to deal with. You are belittling Heavenly. You are not easy to deal with, and you flip and you switch, and when you do that to people, they can't trust you. I don't care how many degrees you got, how much money you got. Your character is your character, and people will always treat you accordingly. And she just lacks so much self-awareness. It's like deplorable at this point. And it's like, who the hell is this? This ain't the Heavenly that I used to like. She was just so much more likable then. Now it's, well, I'm trying to be, queen of the girls, honey, okay?
Okay, so look, it's
in charge of the girls.
It's evident you're very bothered by Quad.
I'm passionate that somebody is trying to make me out to be a liar. Now, I go live, so I take things live, and I don't get it cut up like you cut up.
But you also admit you lied. You said she fucked Common.
I never said that. I told you that was a joke. Me and her was.
I know, but some people say that's a lie, Dave.
She laughed and I laughed. That wasn't. You could say anything. I have sex every night, Carlos. Is that true?
I don't know. Do you?
And as an entertainer, you should know these things. I'm not jokes. But am I going to lie on somebody? No, I'm never going to lie. If I said that we were joking because he was on Sister Circle, and I said, girl, and we both laughed. I didn't even think nothing of it. We were drinking, and the only problem Quad had with that was when it came out on Twitter. And then I rebutted the thing, because I'll come back, unlike Quad, I'll come back and say, listen, that wasn't true. I was just
I know. I'm not calling you a liar, beloved.
That's all I'm saying. You just said I lied on
No, I said, no. What I meant to say is a lot of people called you a liar based on that. That's all I'm saying. But I think that you were joking.
You know better because I had this conversation with you that it was a joke.
I know it was a joke. Heavenly, I know it was a joke. Quad even said it was a joke. I know you were trying to make it seem like it's the truth, but what I'm saying is we have to be very careful with this.
What's your point in bringing that up if you knew it was a joke? What was your analogy with that?
Because as we do this Messy Mondays, we have people in the chat. So I was reading a comment in the chat that I was commenting that someone said, well, no, you lied too, Heavenly, and they said that. I'm not calling you a liar, beloved.
I know you're not.
But I know, but
look at who getting mad and look at who staying calm.
Heavenly, you have a lot of energy for me tonight.
I'm just saying, I saw you make that woman skate, and you acted like a true fan, and you did not hold it to the. And my whole thing is this. If we gonna sit up here, let's tell the truth and shame the devil, Carlos. And I'm not the only one.
Carlos.
If you want, which don't even matter to me because they're not there. But you're smart enough, and you've been doing this long enough to know better that these things can't be not true. If 5 people are saying these things, and you looking at Dr. Jackie, you're looking at Dr. Simone, you're looking at and you letting Quad, and you defending her. When I'm telling you, this is not what happened.
He got a part 2 with the girl coming up. This is my thing, right? And this is the only thing I will give Heavenly. She has to be coming late. She has to not really have any type of relationships on this show. And, I just don't think that you should expect to stay on a show and you don't have no relationships with these women, but they always try to pull her down. And you're going to always look at people funny when they do that. So like I said, Quad, it's either time for you to leave and find something else to do. I think she should try to get on get some type of Sister Circle show going. Start a production company. Go and do some Lifetime movies or play. It's so many things Quad can do because that woman is very theatrical. So it's in her. But It's just like you don't have any connections anymore to these women. Your last connection is a flip-flop. Heavenly ain't got this girl back. We know Phaedra only care about herself and she can go. Jackie don't care for you. Simone don't care for you. Unless you are doing worse than her. That's why they're able to tolerate Sweet Tea, because she's not a threat. She's not a threat.
And the reason I could not defend Quad is because she brought me into an argument trying to make Phaedra think unlikely about me. Now, I did talk shit about Phaedra. I didn't know her. You know what I'm saying? Quad came on with the energy, like this bitch said that this is some ninja stuff we doing. So I'm like, ninja stuff? Wait a minute. That she can't do it because it's some ninja stuff and she need to go back to the Ultimate Girls Trip. And I was like, F her. Let her go. We don't need, you know what I mean? We're doing this fine. Anyway, knowing behold, Quad was baiting me to get me upset because Phaedra would not bring her to the trip. Okay?
Yes.
And I want to be very clear. I don't be lying. Like, if I'm going to tell a joke, that's a joke. But I'm not trying to lie. I don't think enough of these people to lie. I'm not going to lie to my man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to lie. I don't have to.
Okay. Well, let's talk about the show because...
Let's talk about it.
I don't think enough of these people to lie, but yet this is a sisterhood. All of these women, they just contradict themselves. They said on the show, wow, we're the core four. It's been a while since we all have been together. Why? Because all of y'all don't hang. I know Jackie don't hang with no damn Toya. Okay, I know Simone don't care to hang with Heavenly. Okay, I think they tolerate each other for the show.
You keep bouncing like a basketball at a
Well, that's what we do, ain't it, Carlos? That's what we always do. You act like you got a problem. We do that all the time, right? We bounce. Let's do it. You got any questions for me? Because I
have a lot of questions.
I will skate around the truth, and I have some more things that I want to clarify. Now,
Okay,
you come
great.
live, and I say that you went to Kenya, and then you run out the room to get your passport to say you knew the bitch I said I meant Africa. I don't give a damn what part of Africa, but you made this big whole thing. But then when I asked you a question about did you call me all season, she never answered that question.
And Quad, you need to fix your damn smoke detector. I was like, what's that sound? Okay, what's that? You got all this money, honey, and the smoke detector was just going off. I was like, damn, Miss Quad. But Quad was looking good. I love that blouse she had on. We gonna talk about it.
But you let her run out, not let her, but she ran out, get her damn passport to prove that Dr. Heavenly lying. I didn't know if it was Kenya, Ghana, Nigeria. I think it was Nigeria. Really. I said, because I'm live and I'm not cutting up the thing like Quad did in your interview, because there was a lot of cutting going on.
I know, the same way your show's been cut up all the past 2
Absolutely.
years.
Yeah. Because I would cut it up right and play actually what happened.
Well, I actually did because I don't edit my interviews. I play them straight. I know you don't know what that feels like because your show's heavily edited, but I don't edit my interviews.
Oh, he was getting her.
So let's go back to...
There were edits because it was cut, but okay.
No, I don't edit things out.
Okay.
But your show does that a lot, which is why we're confused sometimes.
Your show doesn't edit?
No. We don't edit things that make sense as to why a girl was ganged up on and got kicked off the island.
Maybe because we got 5 hours or something, and maybe y'all got...
No, I think because there always seems to be some hidden agenda when it comes to your shows, because based on what we've seen, because you're not a liar, did all of you girls feel like you all rallied and support each other in kicking her out? And then
No.
the reason why y'all have all this energy is because y'all are mad about the backlash you are getting, which is why you ran to Twitter to apologize profusely before we saw the episode because you wanted to get a hit of it.
Oh, come on. Oh my God. He was reading her. He was reading her ass. Oh my God, he finished you, Heavenly girl. I told you Heavenly ass was on the ropes this whole interview.
Let's be very clear here,
Well,
Carlos.
not interview, collaboration.
I've been getting my ass on Twitter since the beginning of time. I've been a messy bitch since day one, episode 1. So I don't give a damn about Twitter or things. I'm telling you, based on the horrific things that I've known Quad for over 10 years, before the show I knew Quad, I feel horrible about those things. I don't have to lie about them. I can give a damn about Twitter. Maybe you do, but I don't. I've been doing this for 10 years. You think people don't get numb to it? I apologize because that's really how I felt. And for you to make all these accusations like you're doing with me and you did none of that with Quad.
What accusation would make of you?
You're saying that I did that for a reason because I get my ass ate out every week. Every week, because I'm a messy bitch. But don't put me in a mess that I did not do. I wouldn't have done Quad like that. Quad brought that shit on herself, and you know it based on common sense. I mean, just 1 + 1 is always 2. You're a producer, and you work with these people. You know what it is. So to say that I did that to get ahead of the story, no, Quad put out there that she was going to not be in any more edits episodes to get ahead of the story. Let's tell those facts, Carla. Did you tell her that? Why did you put out there that you're not going to be in any more episodes? It's almost like you felt sorry just like I did for Quad.
I know, but the difference is I today, I still feel the same way I felt when I watched it. Unfortunately, you felt sorry on Tuesday, and now you back are calling her these names on
she went on
Come on.
live with you Wednesday, and it proved the fact that everybody's saying that Quad does not hold herself accountable, and she made it so painfully obvious on your live, based on the things that she said, not answering your questions, skating around the questions, the untruths, and never going back, and you never held her to any question to answer them, and that's true to you.
Now, what I hope to see on part 2, and what I wish he would have did on part 1, is I hope he asks her about that being late bullshiggity. Because, Quad, that's disrespectful as hell. People are waiting on you. And you're just coming in late, and that's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. I told y'all that's something about Quad I never got with. And they all complained about it. I saw Contessa talking about it. I've heard Simone complain, Jackie complained. They got on her about that season 5. It's now, season 10. You can't move like that. Maybe this was a lesson that she had to learn. Because I know that that's been a complaint for a long time. And I know that they all got sick of that, And then you don't have Contessa on the show. See, Quiet used to have Contessa to film with. She had Contessa and she had Heavenly. They keep changing the damn show. And I don't think she'll ever be good with Jackie. Jackie can go. We don't need Jackie. Simone honestly can go. Because I'm about sick of her. But Jackie really can go. I don't see them getting back cool with Quad. Toya, hell no. Toya go stay mad because she know that Quad read her ass for filth at that last reunion. Heavenly, do you trust her? I mean, Phaedra, I would never trust her again. I don't think that Quad is ever really going to fully trust these women. She needs to bring some friends around. She does. Because you need some allies. These women are not allies. So it's time to come up with a new plan if you go stay on the show. Other than that, you need to leave because you around women that don't like you. And anything can happen when you are around a whole bunch of bitches that don't like you. Okay, look at what happened to the one young lady. I rest my case. Like, women are brutal. Y'all saw what these heifers did. Invited this woman out of town just to treat her like dirt and make her feel unwanted. Because it ain't just what they did at the table. It was Toya telling her, well, Jackie don't want to room with you. Phaedra don't want to room with you. Don't nobody want you. It's very childish. And that's where Toya went wrong. Like I said, you keep trying to get her to take accountability. How much accountability is she going to take? And you're treating her bad. And you know that the bitch is not a forgiving person. So she's never going to forget you. She gonna say whatever she need to say. That's why Quiet was acting like that at that table. Oh, let me say what I need to say. You know how your man, he just say what he need to say. That way he can get him some cootie cat that night. Let me just make her feel good. That's what Quiet was doing. Because, bitch, I'm going to get back in and stab you again. This time from the front. Okay? That's why when you really want somebody to take accountability, you can't be nasty towards them. You can't be malicious because the more stuff you do, the more stunts and shows that you pull, like they're not going to take you seriously. And why would they? You're not being genuine. You're not being authentic. If you're trying to plot against somebody, which is what Toya did that whole Napa trip. She was more focused on, to me, you should have been more focused on your business, but instead you was more focused on Quad because you're jealous of Quad and you think something. I think a lot of y'all feel like she's not, but she is. She's way too focused on Quad. And you right back over there with Anila. So evidently you ain't that mad about what was said about you, because you wouldn't be over there with Anila.
And ask some of your fans. Ask some of your fans, did you hold Quad to the same accountability that you holding me to right now? No, you're not. You know why?
I'm actually having a dialogue with you.
I'm having a dialogue with you as well. But when you say those things that you just said, you're holding me accountable like you did not Quad, and you know this is true. And you're very smart.
The thing is this. This is what I need for you to understand.
Okay.
This is not an interview you and I are doing to where someone ganged up on you and I want to know information based on what the feelings was. This is me and you recapping a show.
Absolutely.
So it's a whole different form, a whole different format, a whole different situation. But that's okay. When you come on, when I'm invited to your closet and Dr. Damon allows me to come in, we and you will have an interview and we can see how that feels. But the thing is this. Why do you still feel sorry and want to apologize to Quad today the way you felt on Wednesday?
I feel very sorry for Quad. I really do. In fact, when I watched that at 2, 3 in the morning, I wanted to cry because I never saw those scenes. And I know Quad. I know when she's acting, and I know a lot of times she's acting. But this time when she cried, that was a real cry. Now, I don't know if that was a cry about what had happened. I don't know if that was a cry about her chick. But I felt so bad because I want all my sisters to win. No lie. I want them all to win. And I'm never going to beat somebody down when they're down. And to think that that's just awful to say because I want everybody to win. But I will tell you this. I would never put my whole livelihood into a show with these people because if something goes down, they know that, hey, this person needs this job. Other people don't, so we can do differently. We can throw you 3, 4 episodes. If I say I'm quitting, I'm going to mean that shit. You understand what I'm saying? And I will not go out to give everybody my ass to kiss and then realize that it's about to really be over and then come back and grovel. I would not do that. I work too damn hard for it, and I would never do
So
that.
are you alleging that Quad groveled back to be in the finale?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's what they caught. That's why I'm saying maybe they have a different way of editing. Maybe they will show it. I don't know. But I'm telling you 5 people that are credible sources. I think I'm credible. Ain't gonna lie on one girl. We just not.
And the 5 people you're saying are the ones who have doctors in front of their names.
I'm saying the people that were there. Phaedra, well, she's a Esquire, even though, you know. But I'm saying Dr. Jackie, Dr. Simone, common sense would tell you that. I'm not saying all of them got doctor's degrees because they don't.
No. I'm just listening.
I'm saying 5 people were there and 5 people will tell you the same shit.
Okay, so when part 2 of my exclusive interview with Quad Webb airs Thursday at 9 o'clock a.m.
I love the shameless plug. I hope you hear that. I'm going to question.
I'm going someplace with this. So my exclusive part 2 interview with Quad airs on my YouTube channel at 9 a.m. on Thursday. And Quad does talk about her coming back to the finale. And Quad says that she was asked to come back to the finale. And she explains that finale. So again, I'll let her tell her story.
We saw her in the mid-season trailer talk to Dr. G while he was with Sweet Tea. As directors, they wanted to get that. See, I keep trying to tell y'all stuff. Y'all don't listen. They want that girl around. They could have got rid of her. These bitches think just because they don't film with her, Quad ain't gonna be around. Andy want that girl on that show. She gonna stay. Okay? The fact that she was negotiating for about 5 weeks and they had been filming and she hadn't filmed anything, and what did you notice? Go off of what you saw play out on the show. Quad was in every episode. Maybe very little in the first episode, but everything was centered around her. They want her off the show, but everything is centered around her. And they treated her so badly that now Quad got new fans. See, you gotta watch something that you may see as a down. It may be another way of that person being lifted up. So that backfired. Them treating her bad like that. She got new fans. Bravo and Andy, they gonna be paying attention to what the fans is saying. And guess what? Quago probably end up full time. Mark my words. They want her around. When people want to get rid of you, they would. They would have did it season 7. That would have been the end of her and Mariah. That would have been it. They kept quiet season 8. Okay? You heard what Andy said. This girl wants you here. He liked that woman. He enjoys her. Is he annoyed with her sometimes? Yes. Does he feel like she talked too much and is too long-winded? Yes. Okay, but he like her because he know that her particular flair and flex is needed for the show. Kwa has a certain swag about herself. And the other ladies, they don't feel like she should have it because she's not married and she doesn't have a degree in medicine. And that is how some of these women look at this show. Look at Toya, gunning for Quad right after what? She wasn't even divorced from Gregory. And she wanted her off the show. What's she coming on a couple's trip for? Because, bitch, I've been there and I'm still going to be here. Okay? Doing whatever I want to do. Problem. Okay?
Truth first.
Contestant was invited to the finale. The finale is when you invite everybody. I'm sure Carrie Wells was invited to the finale. Everybody invited. You know that.
Child, bye. Okay? Contessa, we saw her at Dr. G's wedding. And she said a few things, and that was it. They invited Quad. They showed Quad and Dr. G interact in the mid-season trailer. See, Heavenly don't want y'all to know these things because she thinks she's smarter than the audience. So a lot of times she tries to play on the audience's intelligence. But they showed Dr. G and Quad interacting for a reason. They wanted a reaction. And Dr. G know that his ass ain't about shit without shooting some type of scene with Quad. Quad will be back next season. They need to get rid of Phaedra. They can get rid of the Alicia girl. I'm not really into her. I heard she doesn't really like speak up to her husband. She's more vocal when she's with the girls. That ain't gonna work. Maybe, and you know what? Maybe they need to keep Alicia. Let me quit, because I think her and Quad could be a force. Once Quad get back in, her and Alicia can film together. And she could build other connections. I want her to outside of Heavenly. I would not put my trust in Heavenly. I can't believe I'm saying that, you guys, because I really used to love me some Heavenly. She was my fave. Not no more. Not no more. I still like her. And I'm still, go check out her show, right? But I don't trust her.
Carlos, the finale. Most people don't show up. You know what I'm saying? But yes, come to the finale. I'm not saying she's not in the episodes because I'm not going to speak because the people that already called me. But I'm saying yes.
No, I'll speak to that. She's not in anymore. I know, because this is the thing. They called you not to say it because they're afraid now that Quad is gone, people won't watch the show anymore.
I think people will definitely watch the show.
Are you afraid the ratings are going to drop without Quad?
You know what? Honestly, I don't know. We never did this before. But based on your knowledge and the knowledge on Bravo, they get rid of people all the time, don't they? I mean, we're the only show that's had a standalone cast this long. So you tell me, because I know some heavy hitters that have left. Now, you can claim Nene, and I love Nene. I'm not saying anything about Nene. But the problem with Housewives was not that they just got rid of Nene. They got rid of all their heavy hitters. And the one I was forgetting was Kim Zolciak. She was fired. I forgot about her.
Child, don't nobody care about no Kim Zolciak on Real Housewives of Atlanta. No one cares. And then y'all talking about Mariah. Quad did that to Mariah. It was more or less Simone, because Quad stood her ground with not wanting to be around Mariah. She stood her ground. That was flip-flopping ass Simone. Telling the girls one thing, flipping again, Toya got mad with her and she was like, I'm going to have to start taping your ass because you be lying. Simone used to do all that lying. Yeah, her hands ain't clean. She a doctor. She ain't perfect. She the one that did that shiggity to Mariah. If y'all want to blame anybody, it's Dr. Simone. And she was supposed to be Mariah's friend. She delivered Lauren. So that ain't on Quad, because Quad was like, you know what? I'm done with her. You do what you want to do. I don't care. I just don't want to go out of town with her. I don't think there's anything wrong with putting boundaries between you and another person that is disrespecting you. That ain't turning on that person. That's betraying yourself by being around somebody that think that they better than you. Okay? So, yeah, she didn't owe that girl no loyalty. That was Simone that did a lot of that. Even Toya, she didn't want to be around Mariah until Mariah owned her shiggity, and she never would, and, you know. So, yeah.
So the people from inception, all the people that made that show what it was, is gone. Not just one person. And I'm going to tell you this, and you tell me based on your production, and they did the numbers, and they told us the numbers, who's number 1 on the show, who's number 2, who's number 3, who's number 4, who's number 5. At this point, Quad was number 5. I'm just being true. They showed us the numbers, right? And I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm saying any one of us could leave, and I think the show would go on. Now, is the numbers... Now, if you bring... Because we've been a vested show this long...
Who's number 1? I know it ain't you. The people just start liking you.
People, if you bring in a Dr. Alicia, it's going to take time for you to be invested in her, even if she a crazy bitch like Quad, which she is.
She is?
Oh, yes. Crazy is a prerequisite, if you will. All are crazy. I'm just saying. I'm not saying anything bad. I'm just saying she's TV worthy, or she would not be here. That's what I'm saying.
Well, you guys had a lot of people on the show that allegedly were TV worthy that didn't stay around.
I don't know what that's about, because there was a lot of them I really did like. I liked Audra. I did like Audra.
I love Audra.
Okay, me too.
I would love for them to bring Audra back. I would love it.
Really like
I
Audra.
think she was. I love Sweet Tea, contrary to popular belief. I love her.
I don't like her. Anybody that's with Gregory supporting his abusive tactics, like anybody playing into that, I can't get jiggy with.
Sweet Tea's great for the show. I'm saying it perfectly.
Yeah, she can fill that gap if you're vested in her, because she's one of those people just like Quad, insecure, walking around, coming from the bottom, and now you're here. We're going to see the glow up. So it can be the same shit, but it takes time to get invested in the girl. It's the same thing.
Once again, gotta put down Quad. And Carlos caught that shiggity. Was she just like Quad? And no. Well, you came from the bottom. That girl was college educated. Quad is beautiful. Quad, her personality is just more entertaining than Sweet Tea. Like I said, I don't want to see Sweet Tea cooking in the kitchen. She look like she don't wash her hands. Like she be digging it in her ass. I saw her grabbing Gregory's ass. I thought that was kind of funny. Your booty getting tight. That was funny.
Quad was from Memphis. She was the underdog. People love an underdog. I'm for the person that's winning, like Dr. Jackie. That's just me, because that's my nature. But I'm saying people love the underdog. Sweet Tea is an underdog, and you can watch the glow up. So when you say, I don't know. I'm not afraid, because at the end of the day, Quad is afraid, and she's doing desperate things, because I'd be all right regardless. But I'm just saying, I don't know.
How is she doing desperate things? Because she want to keep her damn job to maintain her lifestyle. Okay, like she got fans too. So how is she being desperate? Would you be desperate if you're trying to keep your damn job? Are you desperate by trying to hang on to your check at Married to Medicine? Well, here goes Simone on a live. Quad needs to prove why this group is important to her. And she ain't got to prove shit. You are jealous. Your ass over there taking care of your man. Shit. Like I said, they are jealous of Quad's freedom. They didn't think the glow up was going to be like this.
What do you think Quad is doing that's desperate? Because you keep using that word. And I want to know, because
I was there when she...
I know, and I wasn't. So What is she doing that's desperate?
I'm trying to tell you. Listen, so when we had the scenes, I'm telling you now on her live, and she's telling you that we said that she didn't have a room. She didn't know any of this because all this was played out on TV, right? She said she came in saying, I'm just here to keep my check. I don't have an emotional attachment. That hurt my feelings because I've been riding for you, girl. So when you say you don't have an emotional attachment to anyone but maybe Simone, and then Simone was the one that had to tell you, I just feel like, and then she still gave us her ass to kiss until she realized she thought, and I don't think it's the end of Quad. I don't. I think she's great for the show. I've always said that. But when she thought it was the end, then she comes back. That's desperation. But to come on your live and basically break up the truth the way that she did, to me, that's desperate. Hey, to bring up Angela Stanton, that's desperate to me. That means you're willing to do whatever because you don't bring up that.
She don't owe Phaedra no loyalty because Phaedra don't clearly have none with her. And what happened with Angela Stanton is Angela Stanton's experience. I'm sure Quad was warned about Phaedra. And now, guess what? Due to Phaedra's behavior, now Quad has a review about Phaedra's behavior. Oh, she really is a snake. Oh, she really will turn on you. That's why you got to watch how you treat people. That's Phaedra's doing. Shit, I'll bring up Angela Stanton my damn self. And Quad didn't bring that up. She said other people was like, you didn't read Angela Stanton's book. A lot of people was talking like that. Even Candy mentioned that on Housewives. And Candy has said she's not interested. You know, she was cool with Phaedra. And that's kind of what Quad said. See, Heavenly, you spinning stuff. And that's why Carlos is like, wow. Like, I can't believe you are this, like, insecure. Yeah, I love Quad. She good for the show, and this ain't the end of Quad. But now you on the island by yourself. And now it's like she say one thing 1 minute, the next minute is something else.
That's some shit that's really, I would never. You know what I'm saying? I don't want...
You guys, we're going to go ahead and end it right there. I will be back for a part 2. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.